In the heart of the great desert, the city of Agrabah hummed with life and secrets. Among the crowd was Aladdin, a clever street boy with nothing but his quick wits. He often looked toward the palace, dreaming of a destiny far beyond the dusty alleys. But at home, the reality was humble and hard for him and his kind mother. One day, a mysterious stranger approached him with a promise that would change everything. He spoke of a hidden treasure lost deep within the shifting sands of the desert. Tempted by the hope of a better life, Aladdin agreed to follow the man. They traveled 4 days across windswept dunes, reaching a place untouched by time. With an ancient chant, the ground split open to reveal a magical cave. "Go inside," the stranger commanded. "Bring me the lamp, and only the lamp." Inside, Aladdin was met with a sight beyond his wildest dreams. Mountains of gold sparkled, but he remembered his task. Finally, he found it a simple, dusty lamp, sitting alone on a stone pedestal. He climbed back to the entrance, reaching out a hand for help. But the stranger's kindness had vanished, replaced by a cold, dark greed. In a fit of rage, he sealed the cave, leaving Aladdin trapped in the darkness. Alone in the dark, Aladdin realized his journey of destiny was just beginning. The truth became clear. There had never been any uncle, only greed. Fear closed in around Aladdin as the light faded. He was trapped, abandoned, and certain that this was the end. In desperation, he rubbed his hands together, unknowingly brushing against a ring the man had given him. Suddenly, a burst of light filled the cave. A powerful spirit appeared before him, towering and radiant. "I am the genie of the ring," it said. "What is your command?" Shocked but filled with hope, Aladdin asked to be freed. In an instant, he was back outside, safe beneath the open sky. But the mystery of the lamp remained. Back at home, as he examined the dusty object, Aladdin rubbed it absent-mindedly. The room exploded with light. A second genie appeared, far greater, far more powerful, its presence overwhelming and vast. "I am the genie of the lamp," it declared. "I will grant you 3 wishes." In that moment, Aladdin's life changed forever. At first, he used the wishes simply to bring food to ease the struggles he and his mother had endured for so long. But soon, his dreams grew larger. One day, while wandering the city, he caught a glimpse of Princess Jasmine. She moved through the streets not as someone untouchable, but as someone curious, searching, longing for something beyond the palace walls. In that brief moment, their worlds seemed to meet. Aladdin fell in love, but he knew the truth. A poor boy could never hope to stand beside a princess, so he made a choice. With the genie's power, he wished to become a prince. In an instant, his world transformed. He was dressed in royal garments, surrounded by wealth and splendor, riding into the city as someone entirely new. Prince Aladdin. The palace gates opened to him. The people admired him, and Jasmine saw him. But even as he stood before her, speaking with confidence he had never known, something inside him felt uncertain. He had everything he had once dreamed of, but none of it was truly his. Still, their connection grew. Jasmine saw something in him that went beyond riches, beyond appearance. She sensed a kindness, a sincerity he struggled to hide behind his new identity. But secrets cannot remain hidden forever. Far away, the sorcerer who had trapped Aladdin learned the truth: the lamp had not been lost. It had been claimed. Disguising himself once more, he returned to the city and tricked his way into the palace, exchanging the old lamp for a new one. With it in his possession, he summoned the genie and commanded him to take the palace, along with Jasmine, far away. In a single moment, everything was gone. Aladdin returned to find nothing but emptiness. His power, his status, his love all taken. This time, there was no magic to rely on, only himself. Determined, he set out to find Jasmine and reclaim what had been lost, not as a prince, but as the boy he had always been. When he finally faced the sorcerer, it was not strength or wealth that saved him, but wit and courage. He tricked the sorcerer into losing control of the lamp, turning his own greed against him. With the lamp back in his hands, Aladdin made his final choice. He could have wished for more power, more wealth, more security. But instead, he looked at the genie, the being who had given him everything, and he set him free. In that act, Aladdin proved something greater than any magic ever could. He proved who he truly was. When he returned to Jasmine, he did so without disguise, without lies. He told her everything, the truth of who he had been, and she chose him. Not the prince, but the person. The boy who had risen from nothing, who had made mistakes, who had learned, and who had chosen honesty in the end. The palace welcomed him not because of magic, but because of who he had become. And the lamp, once a symbol of endless wishes, became a quiet reminder that true change does not come from power given freely, but from the choices we make when we have the chance to be more. Aladdin's story was never just about magic. It was about identity, truth, and the courage to become someone real, even when it means letting go of everything.